We are talking about HBAR and its applications with MTech for CBDCs. Primarily, this relates to the project New Dawn, which I put out a video a while ago now. It actually ties to XRP as well, and the pursuit of a CBDC. But a few weeks ago, we had a green CBDC framework. I'm certainly not the guy who latches on to anything if it's solely advertised based on climate consciousness, because I think there's much more to overall efficiency and cost effectiveness that um, plays a part in what kinds of technologies are actually good. But this is very interesting because whether I agree with the whole premise or not, it still is being pursued, and it still is extremely heavily pushed as well. So I wanted to highlight this just because it reminded me of that. And MTech is actually one of the companies who is involved in Project New Dawn as well. So if you just search for Hedera in here, it says last year it partnered with Hedera to minimize the energy uses of its solution, which if you partner HBAR up with XRP, then compared to a lot of other crypto projects and protocols out there, these two are some of the most energy efficient options out there just because of how they work. And I explained a little bit more of the Hedera protocol in my recent HBAR explanation content. So I will include a link to that as well in the description. But I want to just provide this information here to check into more and to just run through what Project New Dawn actually is. This is one of XX's older content, and I thought it was really interesting, and I did one of my first kinds of deep, 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 deep dives on this. So essentially, you're partnering up with Ripple and Hedera to create a CBDC that is, I guess, being piloted or experimented with over here. It is tied into the Digital Dollar Foundation and project as well, which also has a lot of incentive and investment behind that. So it would work essentially the exact same as any other CBDC. I don't think that we really have to talk about that a lot right now, just because we have explained that a lot in the past as well. But you're essentially just providing another option for the central banks to push quote unquote cash out to, to us. It's just a lot more controlled, which in my opinion is not a good thing, but I don't think we're able to avoid that at this point in time. I know that there has been recent developments in the Senate or Congress that would actually prevent CBDCs from being piloted and implemented without congressional approval. But it's at its really early phase, and I don't really see that moving anywhere. I think it's more of just a political stunt. But here, if you check out the Hedera site, it's also explaining this partnership with MTech in 2021. It's an Ethereum based CBDC core solution and Hedera's public ledger targeting a faster, more secure alternative. As XX has shown, there's tie-ins with XRP as well, just off of who's actually involved, which I don't think is able to be ignored at this point. It doesn't really look like it's a really direct link, but as I've shown in the past, Ripple, XRP, and XLM, and the PayPal mafia, they are heavily involved in the financial technology space. So I don't think any product will come to market without some involvement from XRP and or XLM or one of the entities or the network technology providers that they are actually partnered up with. So here I actually found it's an academic paper, but it goes more into the development of the green central bank digital currencies. It doesn't call out HBAR in particular, but it just shows that there's many countries out there who, for better or worse, are really adopting pretty much anything that can be advertised as climate conscious in order to facilitate the push of the other parts of their agendas that they have too. So I'm not really explaining anything in depth here. It's more of an awareness thing. Just another reminder that even though HBAR is a newer project, compared to something like XRP or XLM, they have already made a large amount of connections just with their partnerships like IBM, Chainlink, Google, LG. They have attracted a lot of attention out of the institutional and enterprise space. So just another reminder that I think that HBAR is a really interesting project, and I personally hold a pretty fair amount of it as well. Just because I am so intrigued and confident in not only its technology, but but the partnerships and applications that they have been able to prove out.